This is James Crepea from the Oregonian and Oregon Live, taking a look ahead to this week's matchup between Oregon and Texas Tech. A much tougher test this week for the Ducks as they go to one of the tougher road environments to play in the Big 12. Texas Tech is 48-2 in home and non-conference home games since 2000, so it'll be a much more difficult environment. Sold-out crowd, prime time at night, nearly 100-degree heat compared to a week ago. One of the tougher environments Oregon has played in since the Ohio State game in 2021. Speaking of 2021, that was when Tim DeRuyter was Oregon's defensive coordinator. So when Oregon's offense is out there, they have a pretty good idea schematically and in play calling and in aggression what Tim DeRuyter will be throwing at them. Personnel-wise, Texas Tech's defensive strengths lie in the nose tackles and the interior of the defensive line. But their coaching staff talked this week about how last week their pass rush lanes were, in the quotes of their head coach, Joey McGuire, absolutely horrible. So there's an opportunity there for this Oregon offensive line, which fared well, albeit against an overmatched opponent, to show that it can do well against tougher competition, but competition who's going to be stressing, improving in areas that they were weak in just a week ago. On the other side of the ball, Oregon's defense, which was not tested at all last week against Portland State, all the questions that we had all offseason about situational pass defense, in particular on third down, pass rush, those questions are still true and still hold against a Texas Tech offense led by former Ducks quarterback Tyler Shuck. He's surrounded with some skill position players, particularly at wide receiver. Their lead receiver, Brantley, is 6'5". He's a major vertical threat for them. Miles Price is a slot receiver, very good as well, very speedy guy. And they have a 6'9" tight end and a couple of tight ends, but their 6'9" tight end is hard to replicate in practice. So the Ducks face a significant challenge this week. It'll be one of the bigger ones that they face, certainly in non-conference play, but in my opinion, one of the tougher challenges that they face this season.